Welcome back, my duelist friends. Casual Duelist here. And yesterday, on Thanksgiving, I gave you guys my deck list for my Nephthys build. So, before we get into the test hands, I'm really not going to try to set up like endgame board states because being more of a casual deck, this is something that, I don't know. I never really got far enough with playing this deck to take it into any real, like, I wasn't taking this to regionals or even one of the stricter locals. So this is something I just goof around with. So I don't really know what the end board state would look like. I just kind of play however I want to play at the time. So I just wanted to show just how easily we can ritual summon. And to that end, we'll still do a little bit. But if I don't land on the board that you think I should, just let me know what moves I could have made. And I can grow as a player as well. So that's all. Anyway, let's give this thing a cut. Let's go ahead and pick up our 5. We're going to go first. We'll go second, because I love saying it like that. One of my favorite cards to see is my Chalice Slime. Good thing we got the impermanence. So again, if you were going second with this hand, this is a good power move. Not that it's going to stop a lot of decks, but they won't get as far if you could just impermanence a card. But we're actually in very good shape. We've got a ritual, we got a monster. We got a guy that can show reveal a ritual monster. And Plume grabs it from the graveyard or deck. Target one in the graveyard and add it back. So we have some plays. So just real quick, let's say all I wanted to do was summon my Sacred Phoenix and sort of build a board. Again, we can't touch the extra deck as long as incantations exist. So we're not trying to build into the... we're not building into Sacred Flame, like, at all with this hand. This is going to rely way too much on the imps. So one of the easiest things we can do is we could actually introduce the Chalice Slime. So reveal this card, and then choose to discard a card, and then special summon an imp from our deck, which just means we need to know which effect we want. So in this case, let's just say we want to... discard the Chalice Slime as our discard, and if you can't do that, discard the Pencil Plume, whichever. And you know what? We'll just do that because I don't want anybody to get too crazy with it later. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the one that special summons and then adds from deck to hand. So reveal ritual spell. Nope. Get the Mandragora. Tells Mandragora. Oh my God! What did I call him? Mandragora. Okay, reveal ritual monster, add from deck. So yeah, he's going to be our special summon. They don't tell us how to special summon him, so I'm going to do that. And just real quick, I'm going to want my conductor. So that's a move. And then all you really got to do, you really want to mess with your opponent, you can keep the Chalice Slime for another turn because you didn't discard it, which I normally would have. We can go ahead and use the Rebirth, play Conductor, use Cerulean. Wow, you wouldn't use Cerulean there, so get rid of the Chalice Slime. Play the Conductor. Conductor's effect. Go ahead and special summon another character. And it counts as a ritual. So again, we can get Big Bluebird turn 1 with Conductor at 2k. Which again, not terrible. The only problem is, again, we retained the Incantation. Had we chose not to, we still couldn't have gone full board. Had we used the Rebirth, kept this here, and used this, we would have access to our extra deck, but really no good play, in my opinion. And then I would just set my Infinite Impermanence. And let's try one going second. Again, it's just so hard with some of these decks to do a test hand when you don't have an actual situation. So, I don't know. It just feels a little off. You guys let me know. And we'll cut it. And again. And 5. Let's see what our hand is before our draw. Candle, Disciple, Rebirth, Phoenix, cool. Draw, Cerulean Phoenix. Okay. Well, I definitely want to play my Cerulean Phoenix, which means I need to play my Candle, which means I want to reveal a ritual spell, show them Rebirth of Nephthys, play this, play the one that adds from deck to hand ritual monster. So there's our Talismandra, which means I'm going to get Conductor, because Conductor is my favorite play. It just is, guys. And I'm shuffling off camera, I realized. So let's give it a few more passes. All right, so I'm going to play the big guy. All right, I'm gonna do it. Step back, give me some room. We will rebirth once into blue. And then we can rebirth. And it doesn't matter, whatever you like. You get rid of the Sacred Phoenix if that's a better play for you. I'm just doing this the quickest way I know how, because I don't really mind. So then we're going to go ahead and pop this. Get this special summon from deck, yes. And or deck. We'll summon another blue. You don't have to summon another blue. You could summon Devotee at this point. Okay. So we got the Devotee. Shuffling off camera again. That was bad. So now you got your 3. Alright. Check effects. So during the main phase, I could destroy Nephthys cards in the hand to destroy equal number of monsters on our opponent's side of the turn. Good. Means I could destroy these guys. I could destroy the Sacred Phoenix. I did retain in my hand. It's the last card in my hand. So big blue can drop yellow. That's fine. During the next standby phase after this is destroyed, it could be special summoned back. That's fine. Conductor should have already done her thing if this is tributed. Yeah, that doesn't really matter. We already got our summon. And Devotee, if this is ritual summon, you can activate this. Special summon one Nephthys monster from your deck during the end phase of this turn. Destroy this card. We can do that. We can do that. I'm not sure what I'd like to extend into on this. I mean, we usually do Matriarch. Matriarch would get us back Disciple. But I don't need that many extra bodies. It's not like I'm going to go in Napalosa. Chronicler. Chronicler might be a good idea to just rebuild your hand. Target one Nephthys card in the graveyard. Wait, my effect isn't being negated, right? That was the other guy. That was, in fact, the other guy. Okay, so Chronicler. Target a Nephthys in the graveyard except Chronicler. Destroy one card in your hand, and if you do, add the target back. So if I extend into special summoning to this, I get to destroy my Phoenix, setting up my Phoenix play, while getting back one Nephthys card. And in my instance, the best part would be to grab my Rebirth. And then, during the next standby phase after this was destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can add one Nephthys card from the graveyard to your hand, except. So again, we'll be able to bring back one of these. So let's go with Chronicler. We'll go ahead. We'll destroy our Phoenix. Phoenix is loaded. I'm not going to bother shuffling that. So we'll have this in the hand. And then if you needed to, you could go ahead and destroy this real quick just to get your opponent's monster off the board. And go ahead, slap these guys. And because we used 3 ritual monsters, so we were able to assemble only one turn, we could go into the Nephthys, the Sacred Flame, at 4,800. Not destroyable by battle, card effects, or targetable. And again, oops, sorry about that. Additionally, we will be getting on our standby phase, we will get the original Sacred Phoenix back. We will go ahead, we'll heavy storm the field. And during the next standby phase, we will still get Chronicler's effect. We'll be able to add one of these cards back to our hand, at which point we will be choosing the Conductor of Nephthys, because when we do draw any monster card, and again, just unshuffled deck, there's a monster card. This deck has 26 monster cards in it. We will be able to play another copy, our second copy of the Cerulean Blue Nephthys anyway. So this is about it. There's not too much in the way to talk about the combo and the looping. So much as, if you guys haven't seen the deck list yet, I would suggest going and checking that video out as well. But honestly, it's once you understand the incantations and like you have to have them off the field first, which I messed up on once. Yeah, everything's fine and dandy. This would be, I guess, your big ending board, but again, it's very easy to get outed. Just some silly things, honestly. And I mean like common day things like kaijus, I believe still go ahead and get them because the whole tribute mechanic isn't really a target. It's not part of the effect. It's part of the cost and ruling to play the card in general. So like I do believe he can just be kaiju'd off the field just as easily as Dragoon. But he's just more niche, so nobody worries about him. So all that said, I think we've taken enough of your time today. I do hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope that you guys keep watching. If you haven't already and you'd like to, you can always go ahead and click that subscribe button. Let your friends know about the channel. But most importantly, I want you guys to have a good day, all right? I'll see you next time.